Salam. Is the question that we see that the Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam characterized really some iman. But the real thing is that the soul could not invest the iman of the soul will ask you to continue to mention the sin of iman. We can see that iman has no you can't substitute it for anything. You have to struggle to preserve it so that you get in at the and you would also see for one of the last responses that the person of Iman would be in misery. You would ask, Ma'il Mutawaman, you would ask knowledge. You would ask knowledge. His faith, his knowledge, and you would ask also about his amal, your knowledge about your deed, and then your action regarding your knowledge. You will be asked about the shortcut. If you connect this to Iman, you will come back to the fact that Imam Bukhari said in his Sahih that باب الإيمان قبل القول والعمل. Iman comes before speech and actions. Before you say anything, you need knowledge and ilm قبل القول والعمل. You need knowledge before you say or do anything itself as it is knowledge. That's what I was suggesting during that class. That the gatherings of prayer, sorry, gatherings of dua, they should be converted to the gatherings of prayer. Where an individual is properly led regarding the tenets of his being, he will make dua. Not just that, he will make dua properly, his dua will sound and accurate. Or if the man is left ignorant, just upon dua, prayer. No knowledge is attached to it. No enlightenment is attached to it. You find that people become permanently enslaved by the leaders of the prayer group. They become permanent slaves. They don't graduate out of the level that they got into. And in a very short time, they become exhausted. They become tired. As for knowledge, you don't get tired. Because from the lessons of knowledge, that the more you know, the more it becomes clear that you need to know more. The more you know, the more it becomes clear to you that I still have more things to know. So that makes it interesting. Each time you know something new, it is interesting. But yesterday, you read Qul Hu Allah 3 times. Today, you read Qul Hu Allah 3 times. Tomorrow, you read Qul Hu Allah 3 times. The nature of the human mind is that it begins to ask for. There is no another mind. When it does not find another one, it gets tired and it stops coming to us large. Because Allah, knowledge should be prioritized. You will find that when Prophet Salam started his message, from the first things that came to me in the command and Islam, like, and the book itself, Al Quran, the living next character as like Quran, something we read. That is the living of the Lord. What you are reading. For there is no way you can learn without reading. So this goes to make us understand. And Quran it's a book of people, and Quran is source your problem if you beg Allah using the Quran. Allah is a means of solution to your problem. Yes, but that's not all. You have to be able to read the Quran. So when we want to read the Quran now, they now go and call the apostles to come and tell us. So the mind is set to become a perpetual slave. Learning something now. And when our mother Aisha Allah, when she discusses what she enjoyed in abiding the Prophet of Allah, there is not any one of them except that it's connected to knowledge. Aisha, Allah, Siddiqa, Mubarakah, the entirety of our marriage to the Prophet alayhi salam is connected to the values related to her learning, knowledge. So, for the scholar, let us prioritize knowledge. If you have not been attending a madrasa, okay, not for a regular book study, a book studying it. I always say to the people, write your comments, write your English comments by the side, and you can go back and revise what you have jotted in the course of those lessons. Click on the knowledge base, write, read, write. Come back and revise it again. Read it again. The next thing that will follow that is teaching it. Teaching that one that you have learned. Because it is very important to highlight learning, and learning. The other way this is was accepted. I think we can go on now to take a few questions before we call it the equation. Um, there are questions about the last lecture. Somebody asked the following questions. Number one, in the process of exhuming the dead to be buried in another place, and his body is still found intact, is it a good sign that the person died in righteousness? The basic sign that you are a righteous man is to connect your life that you live with the Quran and Sunnah. The basic sign that you're a righteous man is when you look at your life, look at the values. That is the index to know whether you are really the righteous or not. But that somebody was very, for so many reasons, Allah might let his leave his body. In fact, it may be that that body is being punished. And Allah let it to be like that. You will not jump away, I will be punishing you. And it may be that Allah has preserved the body. Like we know of some of the compilers. Talha ibn Ubaydillah was exhumed after 30 years. Talha ibn Ubaydillah. His daughter Aisha had a dream. He had a dream that her father, radiallahu anha, told her in the dream that in the place where he was buried, water was flowing into his grave and it was disturbing him. So she had the dream, she discontinued it. She had the dream again. She discounted and gave us 3 or 4 times. The father was saying, Aisha, prepare that my corpse will be removed from this place is upon water. Until she narrated it to our mother Aisha radiallahu anha, and the body was these efforts was reported by Imam Abu Bakr in Abi Shaykh. And so it was said that after 30 years from when he was buried, the body was still fresh. So how are we able to know that he is a righteous companion of the Prophet? The Prophet said, what happened Jannah? Prophet mentioned him to be in Jannah. That is what makes us to interpret the freshness of his word, to imply that this is from the favors of Allah. You could have had the freshness of the body connected to sinfulness. It's possible. It's not impossible at all. So the major index for interpreting the rightness of anything or its wrongness is how much that thing conforms the tenets of the Quran, the tenets of Sunnah. A person may not have his body decaying, and he acts like Omar told us from the Prophet ﷺ, that the individual will wake up with his grave like you are now. So the body might have been preserved for further punishments. You punish, you punish, you punish. And such that if it was ever a true, you will see it like that. Nobody knows exactly, there's no clear cut evidence to say that because the body is sinful, then that means that the body is righteous. Until we confirm that when you're done with the righteousness. The same thing that the body decay does not mean that the body is unrighteous. That the body decay does not mean that the body is unrighteous. Just like that the body did not decay does not indicate that the body was righteous. What confirms the righteousness of the individual is the performance of his speech and action when he was alive. It's the Quran and the Sunnah of Allah. This is the arcane. This is the guiding rule. It is the standard index to know anything regarding anything. The Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam, he made us understand that the Anbiya and the Rusul, in their graves, the earth does not eat their body. And Imam Bayhaqi, that and Sahih. The Anbiya, prophets of Allah, the earth does not eat up their body. In fact, he said that they make salah in their graves. The Prophet said that to us. This is from the matter of the day. We don't have information regarding it except what the revelation tells us. All that we have described today, they are things that we do not see, we do not hear. The Prophet Muhammad alayhi salam told us this happens like this, then like this, then like this. Shouldn't you have wondered? So how many 20 people died? Are you saying that these 20 people went through this process? In our mind, how does that sound? It is mind blowing. Because it is beyond that mind with which you want to conceptualize what is being discussed. It's a matter beyond the mind. It's a matter beyond your 1 plus 1 is equal to. It's beyond these matters. So how many angels do we have? If a number of angels will come to individuals before death, so how many angels? Those angels who come to the righteous people, those people of Iman, angels who come to the people of Kufr. So how many are the angels? And the fact is that the number of the angels are not known. Allah alone knows their numbers. Look at the heavens, how wide it is. A plane can carry 700 people. The bigger planes carry how many? The double deckers carry how many? How many? How many do the double deckers carry? Take it that can carry 1,000 people. These 1,000 people, when they fly and they come in the sky, they look like a small bird. And the Prophet told us, alayhi salam, that there is no point in the heavens except that there are angels on sujood on that point. So how many are the angels? You see now, knowing their number and understanding is beyond our mind and imaginations. So these matters are not matters, they are issues of faith. And that's why we can't speak about them except what we have clear coverage. So the only thing we know is if the person was righteous, he gets righteousness. If the person was unrighteous, he does not get righteousness. He gets punished for his unrighteousness. But that the body is not decayed, the body decayed. It is not a clear cut, definite proof of a person's righteousness or of a person's unrighteousness. Just like the decayed body too, it's not evident that the person was unrighteous or that the person was not righteous. I hope that this matter is clear. Now, we during the lecture said that there will be questions. What happens to a believer who died from in water or a terrible accident without his body being recovered? It is in our own thinking that the body will not be recovered. Allah says, Bala, Allah is so powerful, that you will gather even the fingertips. Allah will put it together for the purpose that He desires regarding that body and the soul. Don't worry yourself. There is barzakh for everybody. Allah will bring them together as He needs. He will make it happen as He wants. If you like the person who, as the Prophet told us, alayhi salam, he used to be unrighteous. So he felt that if Allah gathered him as he is, his punishment will be so severe. So he asked his family when he dies to incinerate his body. They should burn him and throw him aside. He is thinking that he's going to avoid al-hayat al-barzakhiyah. He was able to avoid it. But you know what? He did that out of fear of God. So I asked him, why was it that you wanted yourself to be burnt and then the ashes to spread all aside? He said, I'm afraid of you. I don't want you to catch me. This fear is, despite his other faults, was the reason for which he was forgiven. Because nobody will be treated on this. For every outcome, you want to get a reward. It was forgiven. It's a very popular narration. If I'm not mistaken, it's in one of the two sides. So wherever the person you may be, just like he said that Aynama Takunu Yudrik Maut Walau Kuntum Fi Buyutikum Shayada. Likewise, wherever the individual will be scattered in his body, the soul is with Allah. He will call the body to come. and the soul will get into the various parts of the body, and the person will be locked. Nobody will escape question. May Allah protect all of us. Grant us ease in our graves. The matters of the grave are so disturbing to the mind. Just visit a graveyard. Visit a graveyard. It's a place of desolate. It's a place desert. Even those who take care of grave sites, they don't stay there for long. They stay they leave. They come, they stay, they leave. The grave sites are places where when we go, everybody will gather. I always say to the people, death itself is to bring us to our own level. When we die, if you were a billionaire, how much do you become very rich? How much is the billionaire very rich? How much do they put in his grave? How much is land in Banana Island? How much is 2023 Land Cruiser? How much is artificial intelligence gate in his house? How about artificial jilbab and nikon? Are those ones also placed in her graves? She goes on the road. I tell to the people, death itself is a withdrawal of the favors of Allah. All these things go away. If you buy a nice car, they say, Mashallah, this car is good. You ask how much, they say 70,000 naira. I saw a brother advertising a car for 70,000 naira. So you ask, who are you buying it for? Say, brother, Fatah just died yesterday. We want to make sure that when he dies, if you wear him a nice car, what will we call the person who does that? Even Kufar who do that, like those from the southeast, they do that a lot. They themselves are the ones who go to exhume the body and steal all this. The Egyptians used to do that too. When they bury their kings, they place them inside jars of honey to preserve the body. Does that prevent this of Munkar and Nakir? Wallahi, it does not prevent it. And then you see people from the palace, they go to steal because they know what was placed in the ponds. They go to steal the coins, the golden coins, the silver coins. The dead does not spend money. All of what we have described, there is no dollar and pound sterling about it. It's not about whether you are rich and poor. PhD and professor does not matter. I studied engineering and an accountant. It doesn't matter the grade. There's no question of which part of knowledge did you study, whether computer expert or artificial intelligence expert. All those ones end when you end this. One of the richest people in this country who became a president but was never sworn. We were to do a program, so I accompanied some brothers. I'm sure Stars was there that day. But I don't know whether I took note of what I want to say now. And I'll mention another person after his own case. So we were to have a program, we went there, I'm sure you remember. One of our brothers tell us. We were entertained to some food there. So I went around the sitting room. And I saw a place around the sitting room, the wall. Plates were there. Nigerian Society of Engineers, Nigerian Society of Accountants, Nigerian Society of Insurance, Nigerian Society of this, Chinese, Brazil, America, FIFA, NFA, FFA, CSASA. You were all on the walls. The man was buried outside. So what is the value of those places? Recently, I saw a photograph of Dora Akui. About 2-3 months ago was about how many years when she passed away? 20 years when she died. Now, Dora Akui, 20 years she died. She was announced as a chapter, 20 years. She was standing in front of plates. The whole room, everywhere, plates. La Tampaha. It does not bring any benefit to her. What will bring benefit is Iman. Marabuka, Manabiyuka, Madinuka, Ma'ilmuka, wa Amaluka. This is what is important. A brother was telling me about 2 weeks ago. He said, no matter how fine clothes you have, you can't wear fine clothes again. And that, they will tell you where this one said to make me be feeling hot. He said, it is giving me, say, I can't wear it again. They said, if chicken, they say, no, it is choking me on my cheeks. It's this dunya. He said, yeah, it just take me to a corn. You'll be using a corn to beg him. Somebody who doesn't ever eat a corn, right? And you know what I mean by you want a package in leaves. They say, if people say, no, I can't eat. They say, yeah, sure, yes, no. He has not died. He's saying no. When he dies, he comes. There is a no respect of anybody. So that's why فَتَزَوَّدُوا وَإِنَّ خَيْرَ الزَّادِ التَّقْوَى. Each and every one of us should prepare. It's a long journey. Long journey. And the one who is fully successful is the one who is successful from the grave. If you fail in the grave, may Allah never make us fail. One life is trouble because you cannot come back. And that's why from the prayers of those who fail is that Rabbi Rji'un. Oh Allah, let me go back. لَعَلِّي أَعْمَلُ صَالِحًا فِيمَا تَرَكْتُ. Perhaps I'll be able to spend. I left billions. الْعَمَلُ الصَّالِحِ فِيمَا تَرَكَ هِيَ الصَّدَقَةُ. Allah says, كَلَّا. In Al-An'am it says, وَلَوْ رُدُّوا لَعَادُوا لِمَا نُهُوا عَنْهُ وَإِنَّهُمْ لَكَاذِبُونَ. If it were possible that we return them again, they will return to heedlessness again. They are liars. He just said that let me return. Most of the prisoners you see when they free them, they come back to crime again. So the matter is about trying to rectify yourself. Oh man, what matters is not how much you are comfortable with this dunya. It doesn't really matter. Many people, because they want to be comfortable, they become bad wives. And many men, because you want to be comfortable, you become to steal people's money and become unruly about how you earn. So the trouble actually starts from this dunya. Please, a lot of istighfar, tawbah, returning to Allah in repentance. This is what matters. Unfortunately for all of us. Unfortunately, the death does not know a time. If it knows a time, we know how to prepare. Nobody knows the time. Nobody knows when it's going to go away. How many times Ustad was saying, this is the 74th program of the case. 74. I joined this year September 13, 2003. 2003 to now, how many years? That was when I met them. I spent 20 years talking to you like this. But they have spent more. We met them there. I am sure they spent more than 10 years before I came. Add it to that 20. How many? There were kids who were born then. They become Umahat. How many extended? Only get is younger babies, never was. And extended. It's just a matter of time. May Allah forgive me. It's a matter of time, this one. Nobody knows when. Nobody knows. So because we don't know, we have a duty to start preparing now. It may be tomorrow. Just tomorrow. Some of the people, they have time. Like those people who come to have terminal illnesses. It's good for them. Because the terminal illness may understand that he lasts. But do you know somebody can have terminal illness of cancer? He's going to do chemotherapy. He's going to do radiotherapy. And then he sleeps and doesn't wake up again. You don't understand. A person may have cancer, going for all these therapies. We are thinking that it is cancer that will kill him. And the man just sleeps today and does not wake up again. So even those who have terminal illnesses, there is nothing that says that it is the terminal illness that will kill them. This Allah, He does what He likes to have. In our humanity, pay attention to yourself, don't be deceived. Wallahi, there are a lot of deceptions in this world. You'll be thinking that don't worry, I'm not going to die. Who tell you so? No, there's no guarantee for anybody. 1 year on Yamaadal-Thaanee in Makkah, when the hotel were looking in the front, we saw an accident. Some Hujjaj were in the front. Saw an accident. We didn't know what it meant. One of the brothers had died there with his wife. Do you remember that incident? This brother, what's his name? Now? No. Now he's a brother from the US or UK. He studied in Yemen. He was a translator. Himself and his wife were looking at the accident, but we didn't know. The man had died. Everybody prepared. The last Hajj, I think that's my most troublesome death that I've ever seen. We were walking with the man, we were going to Arafah. We were looking at Arafah in front. We just stopped to rest. We rested. He was resting too with his son. He took water, he took everything. He said, okay, let's go. We stood up. Wallah. This man, nothing was happening to him. As he stood up, he just fell down and died. Salam alaykum. We were looking at Arafah in front. He was in the crowd with us. It was in front of us, not behind us. We were seeing it like this. No guarantee for anybody. We were resting. Let's rest. We rested. We drank water. We slept. Let's stand up. The fire is in front. We are shouting American loud, American. He can't stand there. His son went with him. He said they were up to, he was counting corpses that were presented for Salatul Janaazah that day. When he counted 48, he stopped counting. The son of that Baba would die. He was counting 1, 2, 3, 4. He counted 48. So it's okay. Everybody was thinking that let's go and do Hajj and come back. 1 year when we finished Hajj, we were returning when we played. 1 month was started from. So I went to him. Sent from South. He brought out the passport of his wife and himself. He said, this is my wife. He said, this is the first time we are coming for her. We have children in South Africa. So what happened? He said the wife died on the day of Arafah, in the evening of Arafah. Now he's going back, he alone. How will he tell his children that their mother has died? Did they not go there so that one of them can die? They did not go there so that 1 or 2 of them can die. They went so that they can come back together. But that is just our own talk and wish. The final decision lies with the one who absolutely owns our souls. So the one who does not get prepared amongst us is the foolish amongst us. And the brilliant amongst us is the one who understands this reality and gets ready for it. May Allah forgive all of us. Please, I would like to ask about those who died before Islam. Do they also go through this question process in their grave? Which Islam? The Islam of since the time of Ibrahim, or which is those who died before Islam? Which Islam are you talking about? He said Islam started from Adam. So can you die before Islam? Can't die before Islam. Now, maybe the person they died before the prophet was called Messiah. There were people who will be punished. The Prophet ﷺ told us his own parents were punished because they were not Muslims. And at the time he had died before he was called prophet. What does that mean? It means that the message reached them. Because if the message did not reach them, they got a message that would save them or they rejected it. Because if the message did not reach them, they can't be punished. Allah says, وَمَا كُنَّا مُعَذِّبِينَ. So it's part of the message came to you guys. Nobody will be punished unless that the messenger came to them. So a message reached them, maybe not the one of the prophet Muhammad. Perhaps a message from the previous messenger. And that's why some people will be rewarded for the keep. You'll be rewarded for following the previous messenger before the prophet came alayhi salatu. So anybody who was punished before the prophet was raised alayhi salatu, the meaning is that a sort of a message got to be arrested. And anyone we read that they were forgiven, the meaning is that some of the message got to be answered. Because the best rule is that nobody will be punished unless that the message goes to Allah. Now, a Muslim who experienced a terrible accident or went through a series of sufferings, injury, pain before death, what does this signify? We'll come to that under the results. The things for which Allah forgives me. Some things will happen to us, and then because of them, Allah will forgive. One of them is sickness before death. Allah uses the sickness to treat the injury. See them, they are sick, then they die. Allah uses that sickness to cleanse them of their sins. So they will not be punished in the grave. These things are called muwahhisats. Shaykh Islam Ibn Taymiyyah mentioned 10 of them in his Al-Fatawa. Inshallah, we'll come to these 10 one after the other to solve. Inshallah. Things that when they happen to you, they are a means for you to get protection from Allah's punishments. In fact, for some people, Azab will itself is from the Muhissan. They will be punished in the grave so that they will not be punished on the day of Qiyamah. Those Muslims who mix good things and evil deeds. So if you don't get forgiveness from Ar-Rahman, then you'll be punished in the grave. And you relax on the top. Qiyamah, you will not go to Jahannam first. You go to Al-Jannah straight. Why? They had been purified and punished for the excesses right when they were. So they will end of them from one after the other to mention them inshallah. So it can be, a person can be very sick. He have cancer, you took him from one hospital to the other, his sins are getting okay because of these process. So by the time he wants to pass away, there are two companions of the Prophet ﷺ who were in that condition. He gave the Prophet ﷺ said to the people that he had is a means of taking the sins away. People, Allah uses it as a means of cleansing the alien. That's why from the wicked we make those suffer from these illnesses to say once well, La Bas or it is not taken to be something bad. It is a means to purify you by Allah's will. So the fever and these kinds of illnesses purify the individual who is sick. Ubay ibn Ka'b and Mu'adh ibn Jabal told the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, beg Allah to make us have fever, so that from it our sicknesses, our sins will break. It was said that when you touch these people, you always find their body warm. They want to meet Allah without any sin. But we in our times, we don't want any trouble. We want to leave from Banana Island into Al-Jannah. No problem. Just do the work. Do the work. Make the dua. Make the dua. Do the work. Do the work. from lottery to lottery to lottery to lottery. No problem. Do the work, be ready for it, struggle for it, pay for it, have sleepless nights for it, so that you get those results. Don't we have sleepless nights because we want to do accountancy exams? I can. You can have sleepless nights because after this of banana island and the general, well, you have to work for it. Work for it. One of the biggest jobs for it, equal is for sadaqat. So, it's one of the ibadats that closes the doors of Jahannam against your face. Sadaqat and a lot of fasting. These two things will throw you away from Jahannam. And once the doors of Jahannam are closed for you, which one will open for you? فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالساعة فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بعد واستغنى وكذب بالساعة فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا كفر الله says ما يغني عنه ماله. That money that he repeats to give a son is not simple. Is that of that when it's all into the body. Meaning that if he had spent that money, he would not have gotten into the body. That's why he said, وَسَيُجَنَّبُهَا سَيُجَنَّبُهَا الْأَقْصَى. What did they do? And then Iman he was seeking his money. Because that time he was seeking purity in it. It means that he gave that money out of sincerity, seeking for Allah's pleasure. He said, "You will not enter Jannah. We will protect you. We want those who do sadaqah enough. Anyone." Allah said to that is mass. And when he was giving it, وَمَا لِأَحَدٍ عِنْدَهُ مِنْ نِعْمَةٍ. It's not that he's expecting that. There are some good deeds equal. Some people will think that if I give you start sadaqah, mashallah, I gave you 100 naira, and I know that it's a billionaire. If you give billionaire 1,000 naira, what will he give you back? If he doesn't give you some new stuff like this year, he still give. Yesterday I give him 1,000. He never give me anything. Why? The one who gives to get at Jannah is not giving because of this. It's not that he's expecting something. The only reason why it was that what? If the only reason was making sure that God was expecting to see the good countenance of his God, the Most High. What did he say at the end of? What does I want to do? He did it for us. We will make him glad. Sadaqat. Women, sadaqat. 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 Women, sadaqat. Sadaqat closes the door to Jannah. It opens the door to where? Al-Jannah. The second thing about that is fast. A lot of fasting. When you fast, the doors of Jahannam are closed for you. And those for Allah's mercy, they are open for you. These two things, sadaqah and fast. Hold it seriously. The third one I will mention to you, that one will seal your relationship with Allah. You know it? Qiyamul. That one you want to take Allah as your friend, Qiyamul. Allah is my friend. Can you say that? Can you say Allah? I like Allah. It's my friend. Can you say it? When we were younger than this, the imams in our community, they used to sing a song. I won't sing it now. They say, "Bo ti jẹ́ o, ìwọ náà lọ, bo ti jẹ́." You don't know that. Each of us knows himself. But what will give you some sort of a guarantee with Allah, fearless. Nobody sees you. Nobody knew anything. Nobody, you know, in the corners of your Allah Akbar, Allahumma Rabba Jibreel. Look at what you say at the beginning of Qiyamah. Allahumma Rabba Jibreel wa Mikala Israfil. Oh Allah, the Lord of Jibreel, the Lord of Mikael, the Lord of Israfil. Fatir as-samawat wal ard. The originator of the heavens and the earth. أنت تحكم بين عبادك فيما كانوا فيه يختلفون. When the people are in a disarray, arguing amongst themselves, you guide who you need to what you desire in the rightness. اهدني لما اختلف فيه من الحق بإذنك وأنت تهدي من تشاء إلى صراط. Say Allahu Akbar before the acts. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Don't forget, say Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim is part of Surah Al-Fatiha. Al-Sahih. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim is part of Surah Al-Fatiha. Nobody saw you. You alone. You alone. If anybody saw you, perhaps your family. People should say, let me stay behind you. Say, okay, Bismillah. If she refuses to wake up, and she can pour her water and face, don't stand up. She says, stand up, man, hold for water, one hand and sprinkle it on her, stand up. When she stands up, stay behind me. You stand behind me. You need to run to Fatiha. You listen, you can turn to the class. Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad. So nobody has an excuse. Wallahi, if you keep to Qiyamul Layl, you will know that Allah loves you. You will, Allah likes me. I like Allah. To add these three things, a lot of Qiyamul Layl, a lot of sadaqat, and a lot of fasting. These three things. It made your preparation for the grave. Qiyamul Layl, sadaqat, fasting. These three things, hold it well. Unfortunately, when you are rushed, if you rush to 12 you can't wait for Qiyamul Layl for 4 months or that. You rush to 12 can you wait and do that? Can't. Unless you are used to waking at 3:30 before. Scientists believe that there is a section in the brain. If you keep to a pattern of sleeping, that pattern of sleeping will be sustained. If you keep to a pattern of wakefulness, you will wake at that time. I know somebody like that. If he sleeps at 3:30, he will wake that 4 o'clock, he will wake up. If he sleeps at 4, his brain telling him to start wake up late. But he just say, I'm used to it. And you know, this in the past was what people placed all people upon. For the sake of Allah, let's revive it. Qiyamul Layl. Observe it regularly. Even if it be 1 rakah. Don't fear Salatu al-Minalum, brother. You know what Salatu al-Minalum? Your wife will be about Salah. Don't feel that kind of. Your wife now telling you, Salah. What are you doing? Salatu. He slept from night to Salatu al-Minalum. That one is not. Especially they call As-Salatu al-Minalum as the second advance of Fajr. That's what it's not. And you are like that every day. Shaitan can catch you anytime. If you have enemies, they can catch you anytime. Because Qiyamul Layl is part of you are running away from the enemies towards Allah's hand. You don't know what you want to do. Qiyamul Layl anymore. They will catch you. Your enemies will catch you because when you become successful, you have enemies. You don't know. Once Allah begins to honor you with success, you will have people looking at you. They may even be your relatives. The enemies of Yusuf were, so what are you running at? Yusuf alayhi salam. Who were the worst of the enemies he had? His own brothers. So don't say, you that you are my brother. Why is he the one that? Why is I the one that you don't want me to succeed? Unless you don't succeed. If you succeed, you must have enemies. But you don't know that. Sometimes too, you may know them. So whether you know them or you don't know them, if they come, you can't face them all alone. Because you also have spectrum with them. So for to run to Allah, please don't keep Qiyamul. If it be one, make it be regular. Qiyamul, prepare for it every night. If it happens that you sleep off, you will be rewarded for observing it by getting ready to amount of time. Something happens. Because our mother had friends in the long having us that sometimes the prophet will sleep and you sleep off Qiyamul. So it can happen if you can sleep off. But the fact is that all the time, no Qiyamul. That's why it's not good. No Qiyamul, no Sadaqah, no fasting. You are going to pay for Allah protect all of us. Now, someone said, recently in this sit down with my heart with respect to afterlife from the grave to paradise. Am I a disbeliever? The disbeliever kind of as not. You are a mu'mina. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, he said that the companions saw them came to the Prophet Muhammad. He started to say to Messenger, so this from the heart, you are able to suppress it and ignore it is in the sense of Iman. So that to suppress and ignore it, because Shaitan will be bringing those doubts to your mind. That's the job of Shaitan. He wants you to become confused. Yeah. And he will want you to rationalize Akhirah. That is the problem. Once you understand that the matters regarding Akhirah, from death to grave, yeah, they are beyond issues of the human mind. I want to give us a research work, and I want us to perform it. Ask any young boy that you know, how was he in the belly of his mother? Okay, let me ask myself, how were you in the belly of your? Can I know? Okay, if in the belly of our mothers, if someone can tell us that we are going to a place bigger than this belly, what we say? Like this place that I'm eating people, I'm still there with nothing, no rain, no water. I can talk, I can do, and you know when children are going in the one top of their mother, what do you want to be as nothing? He will be like this. When you turn, your mother comes. When you do Chinese angel, and you go, no. Make sure you don't know the You know, so the mother will just, if you tell this boy that you are going to a place where this your two legs will be walking in this, what will he say to you? The same way, if someone tells us that Al-Jannah has distance bigger than the heavens and the earth, people with little intelligence present it. Just like that small boy inside the mother's womb, we reject it that there's a place called dunya. In fact, you can trek, this your legs will be paying you. You need a car, you need an aeroplane, you need a red, blue line, red line, green line, purple line. You will not believe it. The same thing about Akhirah. So the one who will not believe Akhirah is because of the sense is small. If your sense is big, bigger than that little baby inside the womb, you will know that the way that baby too could have said that this dunya is a lie. That is the way it is possible for you to be thinking that Akhirah is a lie. We were told that everything we have done will be brought into resurrection. And the things we are seeing in this world, not good evidences that that's going to happen. There is an extinct group of lions. They call them the Atlas lions. There's a team called Atlas Lions of Morocco. Do you remember Atlas Lions of Morocco? Exactly. Abdulaziz Budabela. Do you remember this? They are Atlas Lions. The Atlas lion itself, it has gone into extinction. It's a lion, it's a type of a lion called Atlas lions. The last sighting of that lion was in 1935. The last time that lion was seen. And it was seen in an aeroplane. Someone was flying across the Moroccan Sahara Desert border. He saw that lion. He begged the pilots to come down, and the picture was taken. For that was the last sighting of Atlas lions, 1935 or so. Now, they found some bones, and they started to study, and they found out that that bone is the bone of an Atlas lion. Fortunately or unfortunately, they discovered a living cell in that bone. They now want to rebuild that lion itself from that living cell of the Atlas lion. You are quickly googling it. This is where our world has gone into now. Okay. Now, from this single cell of the Atlas lion that has been isolated in the lab, you know what genetic engineers will do? They want to reconstruct the Atlas. If human beings can do this, how about the creator of human beings? How about the one who created it from nothing? They can't create it from nothing. If they don't see a cell, they can't create it. But the one Allah created, that's why he calls himself Fatir as-samawati wal-ard. Alhamdulillah, Fatir as-samawati wal-ard. Ja'il al-malaikati rusula. Uli ajnihatin matha wa thulatha wa ruba'. Yazidu fil khalqi ma. So if you ask me, this one that they are trying to do, it is part of Allah's increasing the creation when he wants. Yes, it is Allah's creation. I can allow you manipulate it, but you can't create your own. Let ISIS create their own selves without seeing a cell from a dead Atlas lion. So this is if human beings can do this. How about God, the owner of everything? He will raise us up. He says, "Full bala wanna be la tubasuna summa to not be active bima wala I swear by Allah, I will raise you up. I will raise you one lie. Allah said, I swear by myself, I will raise you. There's no doubt about it. زعم الذين كفروا الله يبعث قل بلى ربي لتبعث. I will raise you up. I created you. I will raise you. Allah will raise us up. There's no doubt about it. It's real. salatu wasalam, says, Arini, show me. How will you do it? How will you bring the dead one to life? Say, how I can show you, Ibrahim. How well to me? No, you didn't decide me. Well, I just want to see. I will show you. Subhanahu wa ta'ala. Say, big beds, kill them, grind them. You know the story as well. In fact, when you grind them, mix them up, like the one who will think that Allah cannot catch him, burn me, throw me away. Okay, you two grind them, mix them, take them to different beautiful. All the pigeons, the parts of pigeons in the various regions, put on the various mountains, will assemble and come. Allah permitted Ibrahim to do that. The one who gave permission, will he not be able to do it? He will do it. There is no doubt about here. It is Shaitan who starts of Shaitan. Anytime that thing comes to your mind, just say, I want to be Ilahi, Shaitan. And get engaged with Quran. Read Quran a lot. Listen to sermons a lot. Read Quran. Listen to sermons. Avoid Facebook browsing. These things kill Iman. Avoid Facebook browsing. It kills Iman. The bulk of what you be seeing are things that you are displeased with. And the meaning of that is that your soul is assimilating those information. Then confusion will come. One of the things you quickly notice about yourself that you see that you forget things easily. Facebook people, do you forget things easily or not? Tell us the truth, confess. Do you forget things easily or not? Don't let me look at you and tell me that. So let us reduce these things. We get too busy with them. The minds retain them, and then the minds. Many people are not even able to sleep now. One of the problems of our generation is sleeplessness. People are not sleeping again. What are now super now? So there's not enough rest psychologically. So that's why we are harsh now in our times. And then we think even of people easily is from the aspects of sleeplessness. You are agitated. You develop what they call paranoids. Everybody's a problem to you. And that's why if you go on the social media, everybody's abusing everybody. Everybody's abusing everybody. Why? There's a sense of don't talk to me, otherwise I will insult you. It's there. So reduce these distractions and increase those other things that we have mentioned. When you do that, start hoping for goodness in your life. Because hoping for goodness itself is ibadah. Hoping for goodness, inshallah. We hope say inside the grave we hope you know about inshallah. We hoping for goodness. May Allah grant us this goodness. There are reports from foreign-based unbelievers who work in hospitals. We claim that some of their patients on the same faith die smiling. Now, even if you see recorded videos of such events, what should be our understanding of it? People who are unbelievers. Do you know that sometimes when people see the punishment that they will talk, they will be smiling and say, smile. They all this punishment and to talk one lie. If you call anybody your friend with a garbage, tell me don't die upon this kufu. The reason I'm telling you that I love you, go out of kufu. Allah hates kufu and kufar. He calls them my enemy. Ya ayyuhalladhina la tattakhidhu aduwwi wa aduwwakum awliya. My enemies, those are your friends. If Bible says he's the enemy of one country, how would that country be feeling? Bible, it says is in enmity with a country or with the president of a country. How would that country's president treat or property? How much from that disconnecting from kufar, and kufur is part of iman. لقد كان لكم في إبراهيم والذين آمنوا إذ قالوا لربكم إنا أخرج وبدا بيننا وبينكم الأمر والبغضاء أبدا حتى تؤمنوا. Do you understand the declarations regarding Kufa friends? To such an extent that a Muslim now finds it convenient. When one car here in her marriage, he has bridal tea, bridal tray. Bridal tray, where did it start from? Is it the sunnah of Islam? When Prophet married Aisha, she had a bridal tray. About she they are reading Islam in the history of Islam. Bridal trays. Where did it come? Is it from Islam? We copy non-Muslims in so many things. So many things. May Allah forgive all of us and grant us complete return to His name. Now, this group also want to pray for death. To means in that is Allah, why Salon unto one. Yes, pray for Allah. Yeah. Pray for Allah to make you end well. Pray for Allah to make you end well. وثبت أقدامنا. These kinds of dua are made in the Quran and the sources. Pray for Allah for you to end well. One of the scholars compiled the book of those in the history of Islam who died while on sujood. One of them was Imam Abu Hanifa. Numan ibn Thabit. Mata Sajidan. He was on sujood when he died. This is from Ibadah. Because from the closest point of an individual to his Lord is when it is sujood. There are many of them. A number of them passed away while in sujood. A number of them passed away while in jihad with Sultan. Some died away, passed away when they were teaching hadith. Like Imam Zuhri, Muhammad ibn Muslim. When he died, he was teaching hadith. The students came to him, they knew that he was going to die. So they were saying, telling him, say la ilaha illallah. He did not answer them. Then they began to read those hadiths, hadith of Abu Hurairah. That the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, Man kana akhiru kalamihi la ilaha illallah, dakhala al-jannah. The one whose last statement was, la ilaha illallah, he will enter al-jannah. So they began to read the chains of reports. He's a scholar of faith. And they were deliberately mixing it up. They want him to go. A scholar of hadith will find it hard to keep quiet. Just like the people of Loga too will find it hard to keep quiet. If you give an national where you are supposed to give a will There are two cases like this. The second one was Al-Imam Abu Zura al-Ras, Ubaydullah ibn Abu Talib. That was how he died. There were scholars who died under their books, like Al-Imam Suyuti. You have heard Suyuti? One of the two Jalali kings. He's a big scholar. He was trying to remove a book, the book fell on him. He passed away. You would have heard Al-Jahid in Al-Balagha. They call him the originator of Ilm al-Balagha. The same thing in him. He wanted to remove a book, other books fell on him. He died. So many scholars, so many things. People like to end well. Because the Prophet said, Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, Al-a'malu bi khawatimiha. If you ask me now, all these things you are saying, tell us something from the Mawdu'at to support it. That's that statement of the Prophet Muhammad. What did he say? What did he say? Al-hamal bi khawatimiha. Good deeds and a'mal. Good deeds. The best of them and the last of them. He did not also tell us in that very, very popular hadith. إن أحدكم لا يعمل بعمل أهل الجنة حتى ما يكون بينه إن أحدكم لا يعمل بعمل أهل النار حتى ما يكون بينه وبينها إلا الذراع فيسبق عليه الكتاب فيعمل بعمل أهل الجنة فيدخلها. The person will be acting doing the deeds of the people of the fire. Anybody who's there, if you die like this, not happen. He will be continuing like that 2-3 days before he dies. A week. He will just run this work we are doing. There is no group, there is no image of. You see him goes to get the jalabia. All those hairs, all those, he removes all those things. Dress fine. Maybe he comes to look for staff. Staff, I want to be attending Quranic lessons in your house. Staff said, you say yes. You. Maybe the first person you start to afraid of him, maybe he came to that to collect his phone. The start of facts. He followed him to the masjid for Salatul Zuhr. Asr. At Madrid, he was there. And he known him to be one of the wicked boys of the streets in Colombia. So he can just Allah, 2-3 days later, the man just died. Those boys will not come to this boy. Why? Because he had caught up himself. He had gone to mosque and said, so who will they come and call? Mister? You see now, those boys, even if they see him when he died, they'll come and call Mister. And the king landed. Just come and call. يصف عليه الكتاب فيعمل بعمل أهل الجنة والإسلام يجب ما كان قبله. Islam cancels out all that came before it. والهجرة تجب ما كان قبله. Hijrah, that he lets him into righteousness. It will cancel out all those things. He will now become a righteous man. So that's and learning from that. That's all. May Allah make us end well. His own case is better than the other one. When the Prophet said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Inna ahdakum la ya'malu bi amali ahli al-jannah. Some people say it was not sincere in it. I say it's wrong. Many of the scholars say that, right? I say that wrong ago. How can it be amal ahli al-jannah if it was not sincere? That's one. Secondly, that action was bringing him close to Al-Jannah. If it was not a sincere one, it would not be bringing him towards Al-Jannah. There was me, Sheikh Ustaz, I can't shake this, that everywhere. They are calling him. May Allah protect all of us from this evil. What Allah had known before will now happen. What was that? فَيَعْمَلُ بِعَمَلِ أَهْلِ النَّارِ. He will just wake up one day and say, hey, wait, all these books, all these things, like, what's the benefit? What's the benefit? I beg, make I live free world. He will start doing things to show people that he wants to live a free world. He has beard. He will say, shave the beard. May Allah protect us. He has cap. He wears to say, throw all these caps away. Jalabia say, remove all this Jalabia. Give me some t-shirts. I'm face cap. I'm now free. She's wearing it back. She throws it back away. She removed the gun. Hand up. I can't enslave myself. She does not know that she's going to slave the Ghana. She removes it. She tells the husband, as from today, I'm no more your wife. Why? She's no more doing Islam. She goes away. As she's crossing the road after making that statement, a car comes and hits her. What she? May Allah protect all of us. May Allah protect all of us. May Allah protect all of us. So that is the reason why you don't have to stop. For certain players, try to start doing good things. Don't stop. Don't stop. There is no stopping until you have passed away upon sound iman. May Allah protect all of us. Now start. If a person has the exam of the grave and doesn't order for any food, self books, tira, books. Let me have it. Library. Let me have a library books. Sorry, this is let me say sorry, means that one lie will Yalla give me inside of them. Don't worry yourself. It says, Lahum biha ma yasha'un. Yes. Whatever ma may see again. Everything you want. One day I was far younger than this. An evil man, my father was telling him to accept Islam. Long discussion. I was hearing it. So he said to my father, Allah says, see Islam when it talks to me, I agree. If I now enter paradise, what will I get? So my dad was telling me, if you accept Islam, if you die, you will enter paradise. You don't have any other thing to promise you that Allah will. And then, Kulu la ilaha illallah tuflih. So it's Al-Jannah. So now this paradise when they talk, share later. You know, share. Shops. The evil one was asking about Allah. Me. When Malik went, say, shop, one that. He says, Allah said, Lamudia, anything, Mayasha, anything you want. Lamu, yes, you will deserve it, you will get it. Not just that, we'll give you addition. But then, anything you want inside, and then Allah will give you. That is why He does not want you to do anything you like. so that He will reward you with giving you anything you like in Al-Jannah. So this dunya, you want what I want. In Al-Jannah, I will allow you to get anything you want. So in Al-Jannah, well, everybody has what he wants. So if the person likes food, no problem. Just mention the type of food you like. Inshallah is available in different forms in Al-Jannah. Some sisters, if you see their status, they will first snap pictures of amala, rice and chicken. They will not be telling their sisters to select something like partners. Inside Al-Jannah, anything you want. If you want that, you see that. He says, wabarakaatuh. What's your heart's desire? You will get it in Al-Jannah. Wallahi. You need enjoyment inside Al-Jannah. Not the one that will give you longevity, not the one that will give you cancer, not the one that will give you problem, the one that for which you can live forever. I'll mention this and I would like to stop there. This dunya was not created to last forever. So the materials with which this dunya was made are not materials that can last forever. They can't last forever. That's why they have half-life. Once something has half-life, it has a termination time. This dunya cannot last. It is not created to last. You inside it cannot last. Because the place inside where you are has not made to last forever. Even animals go into extinction. So it can't last forever. But Akhirah is created to last forever. So everything you are eating in this dunya you are enjoying, it is to make you die one day. Do you understand? You like plantain and egg. I'm born with that. You're my yellow. What else again do you like? I'm meat and red meat. Even my yellow. What again do you like? Spaghetti. Women like spaghetti and egg. Because it's fast food, yeah. And you'll tell them, when you're not, you can't do so spaghetti and fried eggs. Everything we enjoy in this dunya, it is to bring us to an end. It is not to make us live forever. At the end of it, we will end. You start saying you were eating once in one time, you were drinking one water, and then you go into it. But after it is created to last forever. So everything inside are things that can keep you forever. Even the punishment is a punishment forever. Inside the hand, they are protect us. They have a renewal system inside the hand. A person will be punished. You will do the extension, Allah will bring him back, restore life to him for punishment again. Not just that, their bodies, these are bodies small to receive punishment. So the size, but then to do that very well, the size of the body will increase. Some people's stomach teeth will be like Mount Everest. Teeth. Some people's teeth will be like Mount Everest. So that the punishment will reach him properly. But this small one, this small body is too small to be punished. So Allah will increase the size of the body to get punishment. Then you'll be looking very ugly. As for the people of Al-Jannah, like Yusuf Alex, how is that one? Fine, handsome, beautiful. And the women we look as we mentioned in Surah Al-Waqi'ah. So Akhirah is created to last forever. Dunya is created for you to die. No matter what you do, if you go and marry a sister who's a nutritionist, so that you can help you be taking care of everything with meat. Glory on their man, the nose. When the time comes, they will tell you that you ate something one day. So because this dunya is not meant to last forever, it's meant to stay for some time. وآخرة والآخرة خير وأبقى. هذا درس صحف إبراهيم وموسى. I think it's sufficient to stop here, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, we say Jazakumullah khairan for our Sheikh for answering all our questions and for, I mean, looking us off from our slumber, particularly with regards to preparation for the afterlife. I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala meet easy for us and count us among those who will have been candidates of Adana before Salah takes our soul. Inshallah, please let us be around tomorrow on time. About start to begin the lecture. Then the second lecturer will be arriving tomorrow, inshallah. We're going to have two lectures to follow. So pray our Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it beneficial all that we are asked with and make it easier for us and not against us in the hereafter. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.